My sister tried to steal my successful boyfriend, so I exposed her stalking pattern and got her convicted. I've been dating Logan for almost 3 years. He's kind, hardworking, and very successful in his career. My sister Hannah has always been competitive with me since childhood. If I got a new toy, she'd pout until it became hers. If I had friends over, she'd try to outshine me. When I was 14 and told her about my first crush, she showed up to school the next day in her nicest outfit and spent lunch making him laugh. When I introduced Logan to my family, Hannah's eyes lit up the moment she saw his car. She kept asking about his job, salary, and apartment. Over the following months, whenever Logan visited, Hannah would hover in low-cut tops, saying things like, "I wish I could find someone like you," and jokingly asking, "If you and my sister break up, you'll call me, right?" When I told her to tone it down, she rolled her eyes. "You're so insecure." "I'm just being friendly." Things exploded 2 months ago when we hosted a dinner party at Logan's apartment. Hannah came dressed like she was going clubbing in a skin-tight dress and overwhelming perfume. She touched Logan's arm constantly, leaned in close when he spoke, and whispered something in his ear that made him visibly uncomfortable. When I pulled her aside, she laughed. "Relax, I'm just making conversation." A week later, Logan told me Hannah had shown up at his apartment unannounced while I was at work. She brought wine, sat next to him on the couch, put her hand on his knee and said, "If you ever get bored with my sister, you know I'd treat you better." Logan told her to leave immediately and informed me right away. When I confronted Hannah, she smirked, "You're overreacting. I was just testing him. You should be glad he passed." I told her we were done as sisters. She laughed like it didn't matter. But when my parents found out, they begged me to forgive her. Hannah told everyone I was being overdramatic and posted vague Facebook quotes about jealousy destroying relationships. Then one of her friends sent me screenshots of Hannah bragging in a group chat. I could have had him if I wanted. She should thank me for not stealing him. I thought maybe she'd gotten the message after 2 weeks of silence. But then building security called my work saying someone claiming to be my sister was in the lobby demanding to see me. I watched through security cameras as Hannah stood there in a red dress with a gift bag, arguing with guards. She eventually left, but texted from an unknown number claiming she just wanted to give me Mom's birthday present, even though Mom's birthday was 4 months away. Hannah started escalating her behavior. She hired someone to deliver flowers to my office using cash in the parking garage. She showed up at Logan's coffee shop asking about his usual order, claiming she was picking up coffee for her sister's boyfriend. She created fake LinkedIn profiles to message Logan about job opportunities. When Logan's building security caught her trying to use an old key fob to access the parking garage, we filed a police report. I started documenting everything. Security footage, screenshots of fake social media accounts, witness statements from people who'd seen her behavior. My ex-boyfriend Derek reached out with police reports from 2019 showing Hannah had done this exact same thing to him, including keying his car, leaving dead roses on his doorstep, and breaking into his apartment to destroy his new girlfriend's clothes. We went to court for a restraining order. Hannah's lawyer presented obviously fake text messages supposedly from Logan, but the metadata showed they were created 2 days earlier, and the font didn't match real iPhone messages. The judge granted a 2-year restraining order, but Hannah violated it repeatedly by stalking both our workplaces and creating more fake profiles. The prosecutor filed criminal harassment charges when Hannah tried to sabotage Logan's company presentation and impersonated a government official to call my friend's HR department, asking about my mental health. During the trial, we presented 3 binders of evidence showing years of escalating stalking behavior. Hannah was convicted on all charges and sentenced to 18 months probation, 6 months in a residential mental health facility, and ordered to pay $20,000 in restitution. The psychiatric evaluation diagnosed her with narcissistic personality disorder with antisocial features, confirming she understood right from wrong but simply didn't care about harming others. 6 months later, she sent one letter through her therapist saying she was working on understanding her behavior, but it wasn't an apology. Some bridges are meant to stay burned. The restraining order is permanent, and Logan and I moved to a new apartment with better security. We survived something that could have destroyed us, and now we can finally just live our life without looking over our shoulders.